Chamber break coming at you from Indiana today. At the range and found out that Ohio was closing all non-essential businesses. I don't really know what that means, but I think that's the quarantine in place thing. Anyway, want to give kind of an update about the COVID-19, or at least my thoughts on it, as well as my ELR match. So we'll do the ELR match first. As many of you know, I have a ELR 22 match. I was putting on Iron Element in 2 weeks from yesterday. Put a tremendous amount of effort into this, and I really want to go down kicking and screaming to not have that match. But I don't know what this means, and I don't know if I can have it or not. So give me a week to make the final decision. For those who registered, just be patient. I really want to have this match. I was really looking forward to it. It will be difficult. 22 at 400, 500, 600 yards, even 300 yards for a lot of rifles is difficult. But anyway, we'll see what we can do, and I'll try to explain it by the end of the week. As for COVID-19, I'm going to continue to live my life the way I always have lived my life, whether I am forced to stay inside or not. And I really wanted to just say and encourage to everybody that this is an opportunity for you to find out some of the things in life that have been out of balance. I believe in balance in everything. I don't believe in radicalism to the left or to the right, really, on any issue whatsoever. I believe that a life of peace and balance is what God wants for us, and what really works best for your life. And I always try to seek that. But the reality is, many of us live our lives completely strapped with time, strapped with resources, and we don't even know why. And I know that many of you, probably even on this video, would argue with me that time is something that we can never control, and it's something that I will defiantly tell you that time is the only thing you can control. We have obligations, and we have things that we need to make sure that we take care of. You got to take care of your family. You got to be able to pay rent, whatnot. You have to work at a job. Your body needs rest. But beyond that, 4 or 5 hours a day, 30, 40 hours a week, depending on who you are, you have control of time. And often in a scenario like what we're in right now, people find themselves completely out of whack. They don't know what they did with all their time before. Now they seem to be bored. They start to find things to inebriate themselves. They start power watching movies and TV, especially if you have internet. And I just want to continue to tell you that although this is a serious situation, and that there are people that are going to lose their lives, people are going to get sick, and we need to take precautions, you still don't need to let your life come to a screeching halt. It shouldn't have in the first place. And I just believe that life is a struggle in many ways. There are many challenges each and every day. I have setbacks daily, and we don't need to live a life of positive, positive, positive. Everything is a utopia, because that's just a pie in the sky, almost a foolish attitude, if anybody acts that way. But you can live an overcomer's lifestyle, and you can live a lifestyle where you believe that this is just another obstacle, and I'm going to overcome it. And I really want you to be encouraged in that. Many people are stressing about getting sick and whatnot, but I really am not too worried about that. My economics background, that's what I have my degree in, my MBA. That's what I did in my early career as a stockbroker. It tells me that the economics of this is very serious, very, very serious. And for those of you that are well provisioned, well financed, there are going to be people that are really struggling, and there are people that are going to lose their jobs. Some already have. Many businesses aren't going to be able to open back up. Many will go bankrupt in short order because they live on the bleeding edge, and now this has disrupted their revenue. Capital revenue, economies are a circle, and they work in unison, and they build upon each other, and this has been fractured, and that is a serious situation, but we can still overcome that. And you can look at this as an opportunity to say, you know what, I'm stuck in my house, I can't leave, but I'm going to learn something new. I'm going to take this as a challenge to rocket ship out of this scenario and not drag myself back to work and be exactly the way I was before. Most of the time, people live their lives for somebody else's dream. their families, their friends, especially the owners of your companies and the bosses that you work for, even the managers you work for, your coworkers. We find ourselves living for someone else's dream all the time. We somehow have this attitude that we're going to live someone else's dream and it's going to achieve ours. People get entitled and they believe that they're owed everything, and the reality is they're just living someone else's dream. You're doing exactly what they want you to do so that they can buy more stuff, they can have more stuff, they can be richer and wealthier, and they can abuse you even more. That's the reality of most of our lives. But we don't have to live that way. We can live for each other. We can live together's dreams. You can take 2, 3, 4 people who have a dream together and achieve that. That's different than living someone's dream, doing everything for them. It's just not a way to live. And if you find yourself in that position, come out of this as a rocket ship. Take this opportunity to say, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to take back control of my time. I'm going to spend more time with my family, with my friends. I'm going to spend more time socially. If you realize that that's something that you enjoyed and now you don't have it. But take this opportunity to grow and to expand. There are books in your house you've never read. There are things on the internet, if you still have internet, that I guarantee you don't know how to do. There are things that you want to do. There are places you want to go. All of that, you can take this time to prepare yourself for when you come out of this, knowing how to do or knowing how to get there. My daughter made a marshmallow thrower out of a toilet paper roll tube. Yes, I know toilet paper. And she did it off of an instruction manual that she got in another kit that she had. And this instruction manual has all kinds of little things you can build. And she built it entirely on her own. And it throws marshmallows from this tube with a rubber band. And that attitude of, I want to do this, is what you need to have. You need to look at this as a time not to power through movies or videos, and you can do that too. But what do you want to do? What dream do you have? What dream do you have as a family? What dream do you have as a group of people? Call them on the phone. They may not answer because they won't know how to answer or talk on the phone. Most of us have lost the ability to actually have a conversation on the phone. They may not reply to their texts because they're used to not replying for sometimes 2, 3, 4 days or ever. But use this opportunity to actually learn how to be social, even though you're not allowed to be social. Many people have lost the skills to be able to talk to one another. Use this opportunity to learn something new. Use this opportunity to learn somebody else's life. Use this opportunity to overcome, to live your dreams, to get together with a group of people and live dreams together. But stop living everyone else's dream. Stop living a life that's completely out of balance. Let this be a wake-up call to look in the mirror and say, wow, I am out of whack, I am out of balance, this is freaking me out, and I do not know why. Find a place of peace, find a place of balance, and enjoy coming out of this in a better, stronger position. So you know my motto, forward forever, backward never. Use this as a great opportunity. I want you to, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. I got a shout out earlier the week from the Harmless Farmer, and I got quite a few new subscribers, so I'm looking forward to new questions or anything you might want to see. And I just hope you continue to enjoy the videos. I continue to enjoy doing what I do and live my life the same as I've always lived it, within the parameters of being safe. And I enjoy hearing all of your inspiration and all of the things that you guys do for me. So forward forever, backward never.